In 2002, the Oakland Athletics changed baseball forever. With one of the lowest payrolls in the league, they won 103 games. Not by signing stars, but by trusting in data over tradition. This is the story of how Moneyball rewrote the rules of the game, for better or for worse.
Running back to win. There's a drive the other way to left field. Going deep, still going, and
Baseball used to be ruled by gut instinct. Scouts looked for players who looked right. A good swing, a strong arm, and raw athleticism.
And that ball is belted. That may be in the upper deck. Fly away, way over the Hard Rock of Fame.
But in the early 2000s, the Oakland A's couldn't afford to compete with the giants like the Yankees and the Red Sox. Billy Beane, the A's GM, took a radical approach. He leaned into sabermetrics, a stats-first way of thinking popularized by Bill James. Instead of a five-tool prospect, Beane targeted undervalued skills, especially on-base percentage. It didn't matter if you walked or got a hit. If you reached base, you created value. And the A's stopped chasing stars and started stacking bargains. And that's when things got interesting. The 2002 Oakland A's were a team of cast-offs. Scott Hattenberg, a catcher with nerve damage, became their first baseman. Chad Bradford, a soft-throwing side armor, became a bullpen weapon. They won 20 games in a row, an American League record, and they did it with a payroll less than $40 million. That season became the basis for Michael Lewis's best-selling book, Moneyball, and later a Hollywood film. But here's the twist. They didn't win the World Series. In fact, they didn't even make it out of the first round. But still, the baseball world couldn't ignore what Beane had done, and the data revolution was just starting. After Moneyball, every team wanted its own edge. Front office began hiring analysts with economics degrees instead of old scouts with radar guns.
Altuve's going to try and butt for the lead. Bare hand throw by Rojas. Safe. Astros lead 4-3.
Sabermetrics went mainstream, bringing with it acronyms like WAR, FIP, OPS, and BAPIP.
3,000 is in right field, and Ichiro is racing for third.
Analytics gave overlooked players a shot. Guys who didn't look the part, like Kevin Yolkis.
Ripped into left field. Is that the start the Red Sox were looking for? Up 1-0. First time Boston has scored.
Or Jose Altuve were suddenly valuable.
That'll score one run. In to score Chaz, and the Astros regain the lead 3-2. Jose Altuve, the RBI bases.
Defense was measured in real numbers. Player development got smarter, and small market teams finally had a seat at the table. Even fans gained access. Sites like Fangraphs and Baseball Savants let anyone analyze the game like a GM. Baseball became more accessible, more transparent, and in many ways, more fair. But the rise of the analytics had a cost. Hitters were coached to aim for launch angles and power. The rise of the three true outcomes: home runs, walks, or strikeouts. Contact plays, ground balls, bloops, singles, bunts became rare. And with a few balls in play, the action slowed. Pitching changed, multiplied. Batters took more pitches. The games dragged on. To the traditional fans, baseball became less exciting. What started as a quest for efficiency ended up draining some of the magic from the game. Players became assessed on spreadsheets, and the league took notice. To restore pace and unpredictability, MLB introduced new rules: a pitch clock, bigger bases, a ban on extreme defensive shifts, Ironically, the league is trying to undo some of what Moneyball started, because when every team plays the same efficient way, the game becomes predictable. So what did Moneyball really change? Everything and nothing. It gave small teams hope. It helped fans understand the game in a deeper way. But it also showed us the limits of optimization. Baseball isn't just a system. It's a drama. It's a rhythm. It's a story told across 162 games. The legacy of Moneyball is this. It makes us ask better questions. What really matters in a player or in a team? And what part of the game, if any, should we let stay unpredictable? In the end, baseball's soul still lives. It just might be hiding behind the numbers.
Pitch. Swung on. There's a high